everybody, and welcome to the Homestead-Miami Speedway for the season finale 150. It's been a long time coming, and here we are now, in front of all of you, to round off an incredible Season 5 of PRA competition. I am your host, Crimson Itself, and I'm here alongside Ally to present to you play-by-play live commentary of this year's season finale 150. Hello, Ally. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and the season started in January. Here we are on the other side of the year, getting ready to finish it up. Gonna have it's just a great day for racing here in Homestead. Yeah.
For sure. It's been a lot longer than we initially anticipated, but here we are, December 6th. We're ending it today. We got a great 8-car field to round off PRA competition at the Homestead-Miami Speedway in the season finale 150. 2 championship contenders tonight compared to last season's 4. However, it's a very powerful duo, that being in Coringa and Max Blugio. Core has a 21-point gap over the 31 of Max Blugio. It's looking extremely likely that he will be your Season 5 champion, but anything can happen today, including something like penalties. That's something that Core is going to have to be very aware of, the chances of a penalty. He cannot screw this up because a points penalty can easily push Max Blugio past him and give Max the Season 5 championship. So it's going to be really interesting seeing how this all works out, but here we are, championship weekend. It's for all the marbles, and quite the lineup we have. Core, of course, was able to score himself the pole position tonight, giving him that bonus point, and DB alongside him on his outside, hoping to end off this season strong. Look at a third place qualifying effort for Cubed. Just a great way for him to end off the season as he's rocking that Michael Annette tribute tonight. For those of you who do not know, Michael Annette, he did pass away yesterday evening, and that is truly a disappointment. But may he rest in peace. We will have a moment of silence on lap 46 for him, as that is his H. Scott number from, I believe, when he was in the Cup Series. So on lap 46, we will have a lap of silence in honor of Michael Annette tonight. Aiden in the 21, System in the 71. There's Max Blugio, your second championship contender. Aria and Murillo's subbing in for Napa. Napa, unfortunately, not able to make this race a nice final send-off tonight. Is going to see Christmas lights at 4 p.m. But whatever. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started on interviews tonight, shall we, Ally?
Let's do it.
Alrighty then. Let's start off, of course, with your pole sitter and points leader, championship contender number 1, the 24 of Coringa for IR Motorsports. Hello, Core. How are you doing today?
Hello, Incel. I'm feeling pretty jolly today. You know, we're nearing the Christmas spirit. We're late in December. The heat is already killing me here in Brazil. We got our beautiful Iparanga scheme made in cahoots by Murillo and you for like fixing some stuff. Scheme looks beautiful. Got pole position here. Feel pretty quick today. Got about 2/10 on the second place car in qualifying, so I got pretty good hope for this race. You know, gonna try to do my best this race. Hopefully, lock up the title. Just celebrate tonight. You know, if we can walk away with the championship, that'd be pretty good. But yeah, feeling really great, really great.
Yeah, this for you would cement you as the most successful driver in PRA history if you win this championship. You already, I believe, have a all-time leading amount of wins with like somewhere around like 13. So this championship cements you without a doubt as the most successful driver in this league's history. It would be your first championship, and it would be IR Motorsports' fourth. So there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of everything that is leaning on you right now. How are you going to combat that? Stay strong tonight. Don't make mistakes, and put yourself in a position to, without a doubt, definitely win this championship.
Yeah, there is quite a lot of pressure, as you said. I've been kind of stressing the whole week about this race since there was a lot of effort, a whole season's worth of effort for us to be in this position. But I'm gonna just keep my head up, just keep calm. I know that all I need to do is at a good points day, finish ahead of the 31, the second championship contender, Max Blugio, and hopefully try to just pick up as much points as I can during the race, either it be stages, halfway, or most laps led. Just finishing the race and getting walking away with here with a good points day and finishing ahead of Max Blugio should be enough. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that this race.
Ally, you have anything for the 24? Alrighty then. Well then, thank you for your time, Karinga, and I wish you luck. It's a lot of pressure. You're driving for the most prestigious team in the league. It's a lot of pressure. Keep your head up. I'll see you at the end of this thing, man.
All right, see ya.
Alright, go ahead and rejoin VC. We'll do one or two more interviews. DB, you want an interview? I guess DB's AFK right now. Let's see. It's kind of hard to interview Max because he has no mic. And I don't want to pull up frickin' Aiden. Oh, you are here? You want an interview, DB? I literally asked and you said nothing. Sure. All right. All right, let's go ahead and interview driver number 3 for Island Motorsport Garage, DB. Hello, DB. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Starting second. Great starting position. You're on that outside lane. How are you feeling for this race, and do you think you can maybe snap that winless streak tonight?
I mean, I feel pretty fast. I mean, obviously, Core's the fastest because he got the pole by like a big margin. But just a couple of mistakes by him could get me to the front, and that's really all I could hope for, just for some mistakes, because he's really consistent driver, and this is my last shot.
Yeah, of course. Starting second, lots of pressure. You haven't won all season. How are you gonna stay strong, stand tall under all this pressure, and not only, of course, help your ally win the championship, but help yourself to maybe win this race? And how are you going to ensure you're not making mistakes, you're staying calm, and you're not snapping out of frustration, which we've seen you do many times this season?
What works for me is I just think about it like it's just a practice session. Just keeps me consistent. Um, that's really what's gonna keep me consistent in this race. Just don't think about it too much, and yeah, that's it.
Ally, do you have anything for DB? Alrighty then. Thank you for your time, DB, and good luck
Yep.
tonight.
Thank you.
Does anyone else want an interview? System wants an interview. All right, we're gonna interview System, and then we shall get this started. Text interviews don't work really well. I don't like doing them because it's just like reading and like, bruh, really? All right. System sporting the EJ design scheme. For this final race of season 5. All right, let's go ahead and get an interview. Hello, System. How are you doing tonight?
Pretty alright, pretty alright.
I'm going to quickly ask Ally before I potentially steal any questions. Do you have anything for System? Alrighty then. Well, System, it's been a long, long season. Ups and downs. It's been a roller coaster for you, man. From dominating the Coca-Cola 300 to barely winning friggin' Nashville 3 weeks ago. And a whole bunch of mediocre finishes. It's been a roller coaster of a season for you, with your first season with Slide Job Danny Racing. But here you are, championship race. What's your plan? What are you aiming for to end off this season?
Like any other driver, I hope end up the season will win. You know, I'm satisfied with my season. From not being in playoffs, dominating Charlotte, going to playoffs, and even being in the top 3 right now. It's nice. I like it. Fortunately, I'm not going to go for the championship this year.
Yeah, and I forgot to. Let me do that real quick. Let me do that real quick. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot. Wow. 15, 16, 17. I forgot to reorder it. Okay, it's fixed now. Okay. You're third right now in the points. You're ahead of Aiden. Aiden could snatch that from you tonight, though, so you gotta be careful about that. And really, what's your plan for next season? I mean, next season there could potentially be a lot of change and a lot of things. How are you gonna finish off this season and prepare yourself for season 6?
I'm just gonna instead of focusing on the present, I'm gonna look ahead to the future. Just wait to see what happens, where I'll go. I'll probably stay with at Slide Job Danny. But honestly, I'm just ready for the future more than now.
Alrighty then. Thank you for your time then, System. Go ahead and rejoin VC. Best of luck tonight. Alright, with all of that out of the way, here we are. Championship weekend, Homestead-Miami Speedway. We're going to finish it under the lights. 100 laps. Stages are 30, 30, and 40. The final 100 laps fit 150 miles of the season. Let's go ahead and get started with pre-race ceremony. With pre-race ceremonies from the Homestead-Miami Speedway. I need to friggin' Orchard. What is this? What is this? Oh, we could do that. I don't know if I want to do that, though. What else is there? Yeah, whatever. We'll do it. I don't care. Oh, let me see this one. No. Alright, we're just gonna do the same one we've been using all freaking season. I don't care. Alright. Please stand and remove your hats for the national anthem of the United States of America one final time here from the Homestead-Miami Speedway.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets
Thank you. One last time this year. Alrighty then. And now, oh my goodness. Now, for the most famous words in motorsports. Thought about this for a while. Please welcome, myself. PRA founder, owner for the last 4 years. To send us off this, one final time. Drivers, it's been an honor doing season 5 with you guys. I cannot wait for next season and all the seasons to follow. Let's do this one last time. Let's do what we do best. Let's put on a show. It's been a long time coming, but here we are. Mom, please forgive me. It might be a little loud. Drivers, start your engines! Alright. Let's get this started. 100 more laps before the checkered flag waves in Homestead and we crown ourselves a PRA champion. Ally, let's do this. Drivers, go ahead and start pacing. 90 miles an hour, standard roll-off procedure. Single file. Let's get your starting lineup from the Homestead-Miami Speedway. On row number 1, championship contender number 1 for IR Motorsports in the 24. That's right, it's Coringa. He's chasing down his first PRA championship. IR Motorsports is 4th. And alongside him on his outside, that's DB in the 3 for Island Motorsport Garage. Season 4 runner-up tonight. He's going to be helping Core to win a championship, and hopefully he can close off this season with a win.
On row number 2, we have Cubed, and that number 10, Michael Annette Tribute. What a story it'd be if he could win today. Behind him, it's Aiden in the number 21.
Race Alpine Racing. He won the championship race in the season. In row number 3 is the number 71 of System for Slide Job Danny Racing. Driving that, EJ Designs Chevrolet, welcoming one of PRA's biggest sponsors ever. And alongside him, Daytona 150 champion and championship contender number 2. What is DB doing? Oh, he's frozen. And championship contender number 2, Max Blugio, the 31 Chevrolet for Slide Job Danny Racing.
As the 3 car comes back around the outside, we round off the field with Aria in the number 16, your Talladega winner, and subbing for Napa, Morello in the number 99.
Napa is, of course, retiring at the end of the season. It's a shame that he had to go and couldn't close off the season in his final race. But I want to get you real quickly, because Aiden's champion. Yeah, he's originally scared. Aiden's originally scared. Okay, here we go. All right, then. 8 cars, not the largest field, but it's good enough. Set your numbers if you haven't yet. Murillo, set your number. It's 99. Set your number, set your number, set your number. All right. We have a few more laps to pace around before we get this championship race started. We will have a lap of silence once again on lap 46 in tribute to Michael Annette, who unfortunately passed away last evening. Cause of death is still unknown. He did retire from competition due to some medical struggles, and unfortunately we have lost an incredible driver and personality in the sport of NASCAR last night. So we will have a lap of silence on lap 46 in honor of that. We might have a commentator showing up in the middle of the broadcast. I'm not sure in Mama, but for now it's just me and Ally will be providing your play-by-play. I am your main commentator. Ally, of course, will be giving some color commentary alongside me, and we'll close off this season incredibly. Karinga, the 24, once again on the pole. He is your leading championship contender. Max Bugio, 21 points back, needs a Christmas miracle to pull this one off tonight. 2 laps to green.
2 laps until we see 8 of the league's best drivers take to this racetrack. The sun is falling, and it's almost time to go racing here at the Homestead-Miami Speedway. One final time this season.
To claim the highest honor in PRA, it's between the 24 and 31. We'll be watching them all day long. Core on the pole. Next, Bugio. He's starting a little further back in 6th, but they are your championship contenders. We are now coming to green. This time we will see the field double up. We will see the field double up here down the front straightaway. Odd numbered positions on the inside, even numbered positions on the outside. And I'm pretty sure you will double up. It's GTT, double up. What are y'all doing? Double up. What are y'all doing? Double up. There you go. Golly, why are y'all taking so long? Alright, we're going to be going green this time by from the Homestead-Miami Speedway to end it all right here. This is the season finale 150. This is what we've been waiting for all year long. From Daytona all the way across the country and back now to Southern Florida in the Homestead-Miami Speedway. Let's end off Season 5 with a bang. Corin DB leading us to the green flag. Let's go racing in the season finale 150. As one lap gets complete, we saw Karinga getting put in the wall there, and they're 3 wide for the lead. They were 4 wide down the back straightaway, and Cubed takes the lead away into turn number 1.
3 wide through turns 1 and 2. System's gonna edge out front to the lead. Side by side for second, looking to go 3 for the lead again. Cubed on the inside of System. System's gonna get a good run. DB with a bit of a shove in the turn 3. Core splits down low. It's gonna be 3 wide down the front stretch.
And once again, contact out of the corner, and Core just can't complete the pass. And take a look at this. Max Bellugio now is looking at the back bumper of the 24.
Core's gonna give a shove to the back of that 10 of Cubed. Now, System's gonna manage to get to the outside here on lap number 3. 4 cars under a blanket for the lead in this one. Core back to the inside of the 10. Look at Max Bellugio challenging for third. 3 wide with DB and System looking for, not gonna get it.
This is incredible racing we're being treated to here early on as we look out the back of Core and out the front. He's alongside with the 71 of System as they get into the wall. Watch that wall, guys. And now the field strings out just a little bit, but DB to the back bumper of the 31. Gonna look to the inside. Can't quite complete the... Oh, no, he's gonna... Whoa! And into the wall, almost wrecking. But they managed to get it back straight. I wonder if DB lagged. That's what it looks like. He did lag. And you know what that does? That gives Core more System and Core more breathing room. While Aria now is fighting the 31 of Max Bellugio.
We've seen System and Max Bellugio out front early in these races, but for System, he never seems to close them out. Coringa looking to the inside, like he has been for the past couple laps. System,
Finally able to complete that.
yeah, System falls down to second, but here he comes back on the top. He's gonna lead that lap by 1/1000th of a second.
And that just goes to show how close these drivers are in lap time, in pace, as System rolls the top and Core tries to get the pass done on the bottom.
But the top is really the dominant lane here at Homestead, and System's gonna squeeze it down. What a move from that 71. Core's gonna have it in the center of the corner, but here comes the 71 back on exit.
But that time Core was able to use up the 71 a little more. Lots of beating and banging between these two. He used him up just perfectly, was able to stall out that run, and now Coringa in the 24 is clear.
And it's about a 3-car length gap down into turn 3. Max Blugio versus Aria for third. Look at the 16 having a good run.
And Aria, we were watching her in qualifying. It didn't look like she was going to be contending, but now up here fighting for third with Max Blugio, something is changing in that 16 as she learns this track and now is fighting with Aiden.
Broke a bit too hard entering the corner, gave up too much position, sacrificed third place, now battling for fourth. Gonna go on the inside, gets a shove from the 21 up the racetrack. They'll have the center speed and the exit speed.
And Aria's gonna get clear once more, and now she can go back to hunting down this 31 of Max Blugio. But Max's priority right now is chasing down, way off there in the distance, the 71 and 24 here in Homestead.
Morello already 5 seconds off the pace here at the Homestead-Miami Speedway. Hasn't particularly been a good race for him, but he's stayed out of a lot of chaos. That's good. For him, a lot of people... they're going to start getting desperate. It's the last race of the season, the last chance to show what they have. So I expect to see quite a bit of action. As I say that, DB to the inside of Aria, and Cube looks to follow but can't get it done.
Now as DB and Aria start to fight, that's going to bring Cubed into the mix, and it could be 3-4 cars under a blanket as they catch up to Aiden.
In a sea of Chevrolets, we have 2 Fords, one of them being Aiden, the other one being Morello, and well, the top 3 are all Chevrolets, but good to know that the Fords are there.
Yeah. This has always been a Chevy league, and right now it's not looking any different. But right now, DB has managed to get past Aria and is now trying to close the gap on the 21 of Aiden. And what we've seen today is just so much diversity in lines. A lot of people going to the inside. System's been rolling the top a lot of the time, especially when battling. There is so much diversity in how you can approach this racetrack. And right now, you saw that with DB going all the way up to the top groove and just trying to find any kind of speed to combat this 21 and catch up to it.
Max Blugio is going after the 71 of System. Maybe not the best corner here. Gets a lot on entry, but is going to ultimately lose out on exit. He'll tap the wall off of there. Heading down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 they go. Seems the gap has definitely lengthened there. Maybe Max needs to change what he's doing. But regardless, it's still Core on the lead. Over a second back to System.
Yeah. System has managed to, I'm pretty sure, pretty much stall out the gain that Core's been having. We'll have to see, though. No, that time he loses big. Can he stay ahead of Max Blugio, though? That's going to be the ultimate question. Looking out the back bumper at the 31 and everyone behind. Right now, he has some breathing room, but he can't lay off too much, or else Max will get right up to him.
In that last corner, we saw DB to the back bumper of the 21. Now here he goes to the inside of Aiden. Shoves him up the racetrack, but now Aiden might have a run on the exit. Arya's closing back up to that 21. They head down the front straightaway. 3 cars separated by little. I wouldn't say under a blanket, but they aren't separated by much. Aiden back to the inside of DB, but he's not going to get the move done.
Yeah, and you see the difference in lines. Aiden was just a little lower, and he couldn't get the drive off compared to the 3. You can easily just travel a little bit up the track and get such an advantage. But you have to be careful because that wall sneaks up on you. DB and I, we did a jackal race at this very track earlier in the day, and man, that wall just sneaks up on you here. You expect to have lots of room, and you don't. Sometimes it can cause lots of issues, as we've seen countless times.
DB still on the comeback from his early tumble down the field into P7 from P2. Arya nearly up into that outside wall. Aiden to the inside of them, but it's not going to be enough. Arya gets the ride on exit. DB tracking that number 31. The 31 trying to track that number 71. And the 71 trying to track down the 24.
Everyone's just trying to track down each other, but Arya, she is busy fighting this 21 of Aiden. But she just, oh man, that outside line entry just doesn't work very well. Most of the line diversity you'll see is in the center or potentially exited, not really that entrance. There isn't a lot you can do different on the entrance.
3/10 the gap between DB and Max Blugio that time. Max Blugio had a better run down the front straightaway than that 3 car. DB has a better run down the back straightaway. I think he's throwing the car in the corner just a little bit more. Yeah, you can see in turns 3 and 4 just how big that differential is.
Yeah, it's, watch the wall back there, guys. But DB's right there. He's keeping the gap similar with this 31. I wouldn't be surprised if in a few laps time we saw him overtaking Max Blugio. He has comparable pace to both Max Blugio and Core, and surprisingly System has had a great day today, despite I'm pretty sure he didn't have much, if any, practice coming into this race. He's doing a great job.
DB still around the same distance behind. I'd say he lost about a 1/10 there. Down the back straightaway they go, and you can see the gap expanding. But you want to know what gap isn't expanding? The gap behind them. The battle for 5th is still going on. Arya, Aiden, and Cubed are getting closer by the second.
Yeah, we just saw Cubed. He snuck up onto the camera as I was watching Aiden, and now he might be in contention for 6th as Aiden smacks the wall down the front straightaway. What can Cubed do with this? He might have to roughhouse a little bit, use that 21 up, and that you see he does. And now alongside Aiden is Cubed.
Cubed and Aiden take it side by side down into turn 3. Aiden chips it down further, but Cube is going to have that center speed. Not going to be able to get in front of the 21. Aiden has the better run on the exit, crosses the line. On to lap 22 of 30 in this first stage. Stage coming to a close. Core has a 2-second lead on System, then System has a 9/10 lead, practically another second over Max Blugio. It looks like those are going to be your top 3 finishers as long as nothing goes horrifically wrong.
Yeah. As Core has checked out, System is all alone, just trying to track him down, but Core is just, he has incredible speed today. That Ipiranga Chevrolet special scheme made just for this race by Murillo that might be implemented as Core's primary next season. Who knows? Just, man. That
And just
car
because
is
the
fast.
And just because the 24 is leading now doesn't mean the competitors are going to give up all hope. Remember last time out in Nashville?
Yeah. Anything could happen, especially with those cones. I guarantee Core has been eyeing up the cones at the bottom of the turn 1 entrance this whole race. He does not want his internet to freeze and him to somehow get stuck in those cones again. That's the last thing he wants.
down the front straightaway through the restart zone and cross the line. 6 laps to go in stage number 1. Now, a good thing for Core is that the cones are not, they're not many cones. There are only a few, I'd say about 5 of them. So if his internet does screw him again, there's a good chance that he ends up somewhere else.
And that somewhere else would be the slippery grass. You don't want to get in that either. So I don't know how much better that is.
It's better than the cones. It's better than the cones.
It
Probably.
is better than the cones. Mildly. Anyway, with about 5 laps to go before the closure of stage number 1 in Homestead, it has all been Karinga. He's led the majority of these first 25, almost 26 laps so far today, and that does not seem to be stopping any time soon. Down the front straightaway. It is now 4 laps to go from Miami in stage number 1.
What I find interesting is that Murillo was 19 seconds back, but now he's 18.5 seconds back. That is something to watch. He's not going to pass anybody unless he becomes perfect in these last couple laps, but he could make the gap smaller. And the gap expands, alright.
Well, he's kept it about the same the last few laps. That's what matters.
Yeah.
So he'll be able to learn and potentially implement some of the stuff he's learned to next stage, and who knows, maybe he'll end up learning a little more next stage and he'll be ready for stage 3.
Max Bellugio has caught up to the number 71 of System down into turns 3 and 4. 31 nearly. He will get to the back of the 71. Gives him a bit of a shove. DB lurking behind, hoping one of them makes a mistake so he can get stage points. 2 to go in stage number 1 here at Homestead-Miami.
And it's gonna get close. This 71 and 31, they're fighting. If they fight a little too hard, that opens up a point or 2 points for the 3 of DB. So Max needs to be really careful about how he navigates this. But he has only just over 30 seconds to get it done. So here we go. It's all or nothing now for the 31 of Max Bellugio.
Max Bellugio and System take it down into turn number 1. Core basically has the stage locked up. The lights have turned on. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Whoa! A block by System. A failed block by System. Max Bellugio stays up high through turns 3 and 4. Max Bellugio is going to get shut off by the number 71. Karinga is going to win stage number 1. System will get 2nd, and Max Bellugio 3rd.
What a shame. And Max Bellugio is probably not too happy with his teammate right now. I mean, come on. Max is fighting for a championship. What's System fighting for? Bragging rights? So there's a different way to this right now. So Max might be a little upset with that 71 right now, but we'll have to see how he's feeling. Because at the same time, I mean, Core is just running away right now. Pits
Well,
are
I
closed.
mean, you could, if you think about it, you could think about it differently. If you think about it this way, if you are racing, you are supposed to fight. There's a stance you can probably take where you're supposed to fight every lap for every position. System could be thinking that. There's definitely a better way to say what I just said, but.
And as we look at the points, wow. I'm pretty sure at this point in time, Karinga has locked up the championship. So now Max is fighting to keep 2nd. That's a big gap. Pits are open. Let's see who comes
And-
in. I'd assume everyone comes in unless someone's betting on a caution.
Nobody is. It doesn't look like, and as Murillo crosses the limiter, nobody will be betting on a caution, they're all going to stay on the same strategy. They come down pit road. We'll see what happens.
As everyone gets into their boxes just fine. Who's gonna win the race off easily? Karinga,
Oh!
wow! Contact exiting pit road. Goodness. Wow.
And Max Blugio makes contact with, I believe, his teammate. I think I'm right. I don't know.
Pretty sure, yeah, you made contact with the 71 system. Got air on pit road. Wow.
And the 71 just cut all the way across the pit lane to get to that very outside.
Sorry to interrupt you. Choose this time at the start-finish line. The second PRA logo will be the cone.
And the 71 just kind of crossed. The 31 was going for the same space, and they couldn't share it, so the 31 was propped up on that sort of lane of non-pavement lane on the outside of pit road. And the outside has more numbers than the inside. That is interesting.
Very interesting. Alrighty then, it is green this time. Core is your control car. For stage 2, the sunset into night stage. What's gonna
Now,
happen?
I have a question. If your core...
Hold on just a second, 'cause we're about to go green.
Yeah, my phone.
You're fine. Here we go. Core leading the field back to green here in Homestead. In the 24, stage 2 is underway. As they head on down into turn 1, let's see what kind of chaos gets stirred up this time. 3 wide already, looking further back still. 3, 3, 3. Alright, it's looking to be a little bit more calm than the initial race start. But we still have cars going all the way down to that line. That's already in the 16.
And the 31's going to give the 16 a shove. 3 wide in turn number 4. They're all going to head up to that outside wall. Ari up into third. Cube with a huge run off the corner. Going to give the shove to the 31.
Now Arya's looking to get past Stevie. But while that's happening, we'll go ahead and focus the camera on most of the action here with Cubed and company. But go ahead and ask your question.
I think I'm not going to, because I was going to ask, if you're core, would you play it safe and stay mostly out of it? Or would you go and give it everything you have? But I think for core, leading is playing it safe.
Yeah, exactly. Because if he falls back into this middle of the field, it can cause a whole lot of problems. It can bring him points penalties if he doesn't handle it right. And that is what's most likely going to even out this championship fight. Potential points penalties. Right now, playing it safe for Core is continuing to do what he's been doing, and that is dominating this race.
The sun is nearly completely set. A beautiful sunset here in Homestead-Miami. Then down the back straight away. Arya trying to get by DB. A bit of a block there from the 3. Arya runs him up the track. Now, the rest of the field is going to gain on him. DB with the crossover. Makes it stick. Clear for second.
Now, DB can set his sights on the 24 of Karinga. And he sends a little message to Arya. Hey, catch Core. Stop fighting me. Let's go. Let's catch this 24. Arya might be thinking otherwise, though. But now that DB's ahead of her, he can focus on closing the gap.
The gap this time, after just, I want to say 5 or possibly 6 laps, it's already a second.
Yeah, but DB did cut off half a tenth that time by. If he continues to do that, that will be perfect.
Down the back straightaway. Core takes us down into turns 3 and 4. I think I can see the gap being cut down. A lot of cars back here, sort of towards the rear of the pack, are really close together, but I don't see much happening with them. Cubed looking to the inside of Aiden, but nothing's gonna happen there. And DB's actually gonna lose that time.
It's really just going to come down to who can be more consistent. And maybe, of course, feeling generous, although him and me, his team owner, we did have a conversation about this, and if he has the chance to win, he's going to go and get that win. But who knows, maybe, if it comes to it, he'll feel like sharing a little bit. He'll give Core the win, or he'll give DB the win, because at the end of the day, he'll still be the champion if he finishes second.
Core takes it down through turns 3 and 4. Just dominating. I think that's the word I'm looking for here.
That is the
Dominating.
word. Domination.
Yeah.
And
Carefree from that 24, riding around the front of the field.
yeah, but further back, Aria, System, Max Blugio all together, and System did try and make a move on the 16, and it looks like maybe he's gonna try and make another.
Lap 44 of 100. We are nearing halfway, and Core wants that point. Just to make the gap. I mean, just to make the championship sweeter, I suppose.
Make the final race of the season just a little sweeter. Make the championship a little sweeter.
Max Blugio, up to the back of, I believe, System.
As we are now just about to begin Michael Annette's lap of silence. So, in honor of Michael Annette, who passed away last evening due to probably health concerns, please join me in a lap of silence here, lap 46, Homestead-Miami Speedway. I decided to do 2 laps. It's fine. Or actually, no, that was 1 lap. Whatever. Thank you for joining me in this lap of silence in honor of Michael Annette, an incredible talent who retired from competition in the Xfinity, now O'Reilly Series, due to health concerns. He passed away last evening. An incredible personality and driver in the NASCAR sphere. Tonight, Cube is running a tribute to Michael and his career.
Dario into the outside while she was giving the number 3 of DB a push. Not anymore.
These 4 cars under a blanket. DB, System, Aria, Max. System's gonna finally look to the inside of the 3. They get into the wall, and System's able to clear. Aria with a run, gonna go to the inside. Max Blugio trying to split DB3 wide. Can't quite make it work. Aria now on the inside. DB fighting back on the outside, and this is not what DB wanted, to try and chase down the 24, because now there's 4 cars under a blanket, and he chases the 16 all the way down.
And the 3 was on the 16's quarter panel. I thought we were going to see a car going around for a second. Oh, Oh, huge push to the back of Max Blugio. Oh, DB's gonna shove Arya up to the outside wall.
And this is not good. We talked about this. These kinds of situations happen and someone gets a little too aggressive or someone loses their temper. And now DB has lost 2 positions, potentially even a third, as now Aiden's into the picture.
Halfway bonus this time, and it's gonna be for the 24 of Coringa. Arya back up to the back of the number 3, gaining a lot on the entrance of those corners, looking for a push from a 21 this time.
As we give Core his halfway bonus point. And this now is what the points look like.
Arya looking to the back of the 3. Oh, DB's gonna block all the way down the racetrack. This isn't helping him. Aiden is gaining. Arya onto the apron. Goes to the back of the 3. Look at this rough racing here, and now it's Aiden to the back of DB.
Alright, that's going to be your last warning for overtly aggressive, and DB, same thing, before penalties.
And it looks like that battle might be over. Aiden back to the back of the 3, but Arya is falling back. Now, 8 laps to go this time to the end of the stage at Homestead-Miami.
Man, what a crazy last few laps it's been, from a lap of silence in honor of Michael to now to nearly multiple wrecks between Arya, DB, and Aiden. Now, stuff's fizzled out again, but Aiden is approaching the 3, slowly but surely.
And we'll see if Aiden gets the same treatment. I would assume not. Unless he races DB roughly.
Yeah.
And DB's gonna get in the wall.
Yeah, and now, here we go. Aiden to the back bumper of the 3. Everything's on the line between these two now. They're fighting for position. They're fighting for P4. Message in the chat. Aiden's saying push. Aiden wants to work with this 3 car, trying to catch up to Max Blugio's system and Coringa. And Core's lead, by the way, over the last few laps has stagnated at about 2.5 seconds. But plenty of breathing room for this 24. So he can mostly just cruise for now. And as I say, that system gains a bit.
Arya might be trying to get back into the picture here. She's closed the gap to DB and Aiden's really staying off the back bumper of the 3.
Alright, Aiden's trying to push this 3 car, and it can work. However, at the same time, it's not going to be as effective as if you're faster than him. Pass it, go, drive. So it's going to be interesting to see how this strategy works out, but we are approaching the end of the stage. So really, if they can catch Max Blugio, that'll be impressive.
Down the back straightaway. Now 3 cars in this fight. Arya is back in it. Down into turn 3. Aiden goes to the top.
Oh, but he just can't make it work. I think he backed out of that one, in all honesty. I don't think he wanted to pass the 3. No reason to.
No,
as
he has a huge run now.
Yeah, but he's not able to get quite to the bumper and give the push like he wanted. Maybe he can do it this time if he gets a run, but it's not looking like it.
Down the back straightaway. We'll see if he can do it. It's not going to happen. Into turn 3. He has to go higher than DB in the corners, but not this time. DB's going to get the run. Aiden nearly to the inside. Not going to make it stick out of choice. And 2 laps to go in the stage. Core's lead has been cut down. He might be on cruise control right now since he has such a big gap.
Yeah. And it's so interesting seeing how this points. And I'm honestly just sitting here and watching these three cars battle and how the runs like go back and forth. It's so interesting, but now it's starting to get a little bit strung out as white flag in stage number 2, and Karinga is far and away the best, and all day long he's just been the best. But recently, the system has been cutting that down, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here.
Down the back straightaway, entering turn 3 now for Karinka. Such a big lead. And he's really had it all season. Karinka's gonna come down the front straightaway. IR Motorsports will win stage number 2. I mean, Karinka will win stage number 2. I have no idea how many stages IR has won this season.
Core System X.
Oh, lots of contact in the back, possibly.
With one stage left here in Homestead to round out Season 5 and the championship. Pits are closed. Let's go ahead and show you the points. I don't think anything even needs to be said. Genuinely, I don't think anything really needs to be said. Wow.
Absolute domination by the 24. He has 5. I would say he has about 5 wins, but I'm not exact. Probably on that one.
Yeah,
6.
Score doesn't make a major mistake. He's pretty much won this. So, wow. Pits are open this time.
Even with the points reset, he's driven away from Max Blugio.
Ran away from everyone. That's just incredible. Incredible show of performance from this 24 as we head on down into pit road.
And Core has that first pit stall, so he doesn't have to worry about turning as much.
It's going to be interesting seeing how this works out. Let's go ahead and as everyone heads on down into their pit boxes.
No mistakes this time. There was a mistake by Cubed last time. No, wait,
it
no, this
slows down. System got slowed down. It's going to be close off. Max Blugio barely got that over DB. Wow. Close off of pit road and DB.
Oh.
And, oh no! Collects, oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Dear.
No.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. DB. DB
So we might
lagged
need-
and wow.
We might need a few more laps.
No choose. Wow.
One more lap.
We really see that happen in PRA races on exit pit road and straight up the track. Wow. DB just assassinated everyone with that lag spike. Towards the cube to lag spike of doom.
No, I do want to point out, DB and Arya are starting right next to each other.
On a restart. That's going to get interesting, especially depending on how the choose goes. Here we go. Choose this time. Second PRA logo is cone.
And I've seen the 31 give the 24 a couple bumps under caution here.
Just a few. Everyone's giving each other a few bumps up there. All right. As the field approaches the choose, what's going to happen?
I think we see more cars on the outside than inside like last time.
Let's see. Here we go. Let's see how it goes. Inside, outside, inside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, even split.
Well, was nearly right.
Coringa gonna be leading the field to the green. GTT.
And the 16 is right behind the 3.
It's gonna
It'll be
get
interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what everybody does to try and stop that 24. Usually, it's about this point in the race when they know he's the car to beat.
Now, here we go. Final stage in Homestead. 35 laps to go. This time by Core leads the field to the green flag, and we are back underway. Let's see what happens as they cross the line and head on down into turn 1. Arya already looking low, and everyone's gonna come flying on in. Arya moves the 3 up. Here we go.
Oh, look at the 16, nearly spinning. Arya is gonna have a big run on the 24. To the inside she goes, trying to get to the lead. Will it happen? I don't think so. I think the 24. No, the 24 to the wall. Core's gonna get to the wall. Nearly 4 wide. There. The 16 gets a shove. Arya out front for the first time today.
And now with Arya having that lead, Core's mired down in traffic. Max Blugio is on him and he's not gonna let him go. Systems right there too. Can the teammates work together to get past the 24?
They were 4 wide at the back for a split second. Right there. Cubed. And DB is shoved up to the outside wall.
They're still 3 wide. They get it figured out in the back. Looking back up front, Core chasing down the 16 of Arya, but Arya now has the lead and she's not going to let it go easily. Core to the inside. Can Arya stay clear? Looks like it, but it's gonna, I don't know how long that's gonna last down the back straightaway. 199 into turn 3.
Core is getting slowed up by this 16 having to push them, but I don't think it's going to happen for much longer. Side by side for third, Max Blugio and System, probably the second and third best cars this season. Arya's going to get the switch over. Arya's going to get back to the inside, back to the lead, goes the 16.
She clears Coringa. An incredible corner from the 16, and this is causing a lot of stress, This is not what Coringa was planning headed into this restart. And now, Max Blugio and System need to find their way past the 24 before he can get past Arya.
I think it'd be smart for them to just lay back and push because the 24 is going to get by this 16 and 94. He's going to make a mistake. The first mistake we've seen all day. System to the inside.
And now System in this fight, and I'm pretty sure they're going 3 wide into turn number 3.
Arya thinks better of it. Gets a push from the 31. System to the lead. Coringa is down to third. It's going to get past the 71. Arya stays out front.
Wow. Arya's doing everything in her power right now to stay up front to win one more race, but Core is having none of it. He wants by. He wants to win this race and the championship. A sweep. And now System to the inside, gonna make it a little difficult, but DB comes in, saves the day for Coringa, moves System into the wall, and is now fighting him and Max Blugio.
And I do believe Core has locked up most laps led.
Yes, he has.
So I think Core might get by the 16 here as long as he doesn't make a mistake. He had changed up how he entered turn 1 for a couple laps there. The 24 holding that 16 to the high side, and 16's gonna back up early. He shoved to the back of the 24. Arya back to the inside. We're gonna see another fight from the 16. The 71 to the inside. Now Core down into third.
Wow, these 5 cars really up front are just going at it, and System flying to the lead. But Arya has the run. What's Arya gonna do? All the way down to the bottom. System with the block. Arya to the outside. System blocks again into turn 3. Poor entry. And here comes DB in the 3.
Core absolutely sent it down in there. A huge move. And he's gonna lose out. Down into 5th.
this is the lowest we've seen Core all day long. As he
And the
continues
penalties
to
break
fight the
thumb.
31.
This is where Core has to relax. He does not want a penalty. He's into third. Aria looking to challenge. Max Beluccio to the inside of Aria. Gonna get clear off of turn 4.
And now we have System, DB, Core, Max, Aria. Man, this is an insane running order.
And it's the same top 2 from Nashville. DB threw everything he had at it, but could not get it done. A push to the back of the 3. Comes from the 24. System blocks the 24. Here comes Core! They're gonna leave the door wide open!
And now Core gonna take it, but see what DB's fighting back on the top. Core doesn't have the run, passed by 3, 4 cars in one straightaway, almost 5 as Aiden's on his outside. This is insane.
Nearly the entire field under a blanket. The only car that's not here is Murillo. Aria trying to pull off the upset.
Everyone trying to pull off the upset. Nobody was expecting this. And here
Down the
comes
front
Max
straightaway,
Beluccio
Dayton.
again with the run. Gonna push the 16. DB with the block all the way down. Poor entry though, and here comes Core again.
Core is gonna get smacked down the racetrack by that 3. So he's not gonna be able to get there, and there's gonna be a pretty good gap entering turn 3.
And as we look further back, still fighting. Oh, and there goes Aria! She manages
Aria's
to
gone.
save it, no
Saved
caution. But if she did not save that, that would have been a caution that would have changed everything.
Core trying to get whatever he has, and we've seen how DB drives this season. If Core gets by, when Core gets by, he's not gonna play nice.
Man, this is getting intense. As Core manages to clear the 3. Can DB fight back though? I doubt DB's just gonna let him go. And it's still 3, 4 cars under a blanket. What's DB gonna do? He's gonna push Core up all the way up.
Everybody's gonna push everybody up.
They're almost 4 wide into the wall sliding. And DB once again edging out front.
This is incredible racing. Probably some of the best we've seen all season. Core up to the outside wall. Core trying to make the move, but he's gonna get the block. He's gonna get the push. 3 wide for the second. Now shoves the 31 down, but he's not gonna be able to get second. DB stays out front.
And DB, after everything he's been through this season, he is 20 laps away. He's in position 20 laps away. Can he get it done? But Max Beluccio, System, they're now flying to the inside of that 3.
All of this battling, all of this, what's happening? Look at Aria, back to the inside, looking to the inside of Core. She's back in it.
And how in the world did that happen?
And I was gonna say all this battling could lead to Core getting back to the lead. Look at Max Beluccio looking for the lead on System.
DB back to 3rd. Aria in 4th now, gonna take 3rd. And man, let's get the hood camera on the 24.
3 wide on the apron.
On the apron, a really bad entry for Core, but he somehow is able to just roll the center. He slides up 3 wide down the back straightaway.
Max Beluccio and System are fighting for the lead. The far more interesting battle here is for 3rd. Aria's going to give the 24 a push. Remember that rivalry from DB with DB earlier. Shoves him up to the wall. DB comes down the track.
Wow. And DB drops 5 positions just like that from leading to... Oh, and he hits the wall! He manages to save it, but that could have been bad. And now that leaves System out in front, leading the pack.
All of course competitors are dropping like flies.
But if Arya got back, who knows? Maybe DB can get back. As Max sends it in deep to the bumper of the 71. Can't get to the inside.
This time, 16 laps to go from the Homestead-Miami Speedway. Core still trying to get by the 71. Not Core. Max Blugio still trying to get by the 71. Core still trying to get by Max Blugio, and Arya still trying to get by Core.
It's still 4 cars right there under a blanket as Arya sends it up the inside of the 24, and Core is probably over this by now. As I just let me go, and there it is. Here's the chat message and contact down the back straightaway.
Wow, my goodness! Look at this! Pinned to the outside wall.
Arya.
Both of them.
Core, that's a warning for overly aggressive. Arya, that rejoin was unsafe, and I want you to do a dive.
And just what I said about Core's competitors shopping like flies.
You have 3
Oh,
laps
Arya's
to complete that drive-through, and I do not want you interfering with traffic. Enough is enough, as they say, and there's Arya peeling off to serve her drive-through penalty on the pit road.
And now the fight is gonna die down. Core is gonna have some fresh air, some time to track down Max Blugio and system for this win.
Only about 13 laps, though. So we'll see, but as things finally get to calm down, enough is enough eventually, and that's it. Let's go ahead and do a quick crank it up before the final run of the day. Alrighty then. You have just over 10 laps to go, and Core is almost to the 31 of Max Blugio. So it's about time we settle in for these final 10 laps of Season 5 and see what happens.
And that 24 only has so much ground that that he needs to make up. 8/10 separate him and the race leader. Course to the inside of Max Blugio. I think Max Blugio might let him by. There will be a bit of battling, but I'm sure he knows it's over.
Yeah, not too much resistance. Max Blugio lets the 24 by, and now Core is chasing down the 71 of System. Can he pull? Can he gain 7/10 in these final 9 laps? It's gonna be close. Let's see what he can do.
Well, these guys up front, especially System, do not want to see these cars in the back get physical. There's about 4 cars under a blanket. Arya, DB, Cubed, and Aiden.
System's
And Core's gonna
keeping
lose
that
time.
gap alive.
The System's gonna make a pretty good mistake there. It might not be a mistake. Let's see. through 3 and 4. And it definitely looks like it's going to be an improvement for Core. The gap is 0.7 of a second, nearly exactly.
Yeah, if Core can just focus up, lock in, maybe he can catch this 71. Maybe. It's going to be close. The system
And-
has this track down. The gap does not change that time by.
Course, not Core. Max Felicio is staying with Coringa in the 24, and coming around to 5 laps to go. I think System might have it under lockdown, but it's not over. It's not over yet.
There's, for example, if there's a caution, that could change everything. Though I'm sure we don't necessarily want that. As down into 3 and 4 again. Core's doing everything in his power to try and catch this 71, and that might have just been the mistake he needed. The gap this time, just over 0.4 of a second.
And just like DB earlier, System most likely isn't going to play nice. He's going to do what he can to win this race.
With 4 to go. The stakes are high. System wants those Robux. The race-winning prize. The Core wants the bragging rights as the gap continues to shrink.
Through turns 1 and 2, System still has the lead, but the gap is shrinking. Core is going to need a lot in these next 2.5 laps to shrink the gap all the way down and to make the pass on the 71. They're about even through 3 and 4.
All right, let me cook for these final 2 laps. Here we go. 2 laps to go from the Homestead-Miami Speedway, and System is barely hanging on to the race lead in the 71 for Sled Job Danny Racing. SJDR and IRMS, 2 of the most prestigious teams in the league. Nothing ever comes between them. They're always right on each other's tail. And now, it's time for both teams to shine. White flag presented by Debit2 Bank. System will most likely win this race. But for Core in the 24, the win is not what he needed. What he needed was a good points day. And what he needed was that points cushion he had to begin with, so he wouldn't have stress. Because as he rounds turns 3 and 4, giving the bumper to the 71, Core finally gets to call himself a Peak Racing Association champion.
Oh my god! Let's go, baby! Let's go, GG, Max. GG to everyone. What a race. GG, System. I don't even care for the win. He deserves that. Good shit, System. You got that, buddy. You got that, man. You got it. GG's, Max. GG's, everyone.
System and Core.
Let's go!
System and Core.
Champions!
Everyone else
Oh!
God, oh my god.
to pit boxes.
Oh!
Fryer Motorsports, the Brazilian in the 24.
Oh.
He gets it done. There's SJDR team owner. Wow. Aiden coming to congratulate him.
Oh my gosh, finally.
Core's first
We got it.
championship. And
got
IR
it.
Motorsports
GG.
is 4th in the Peak Racing Association.
Oh.
2
I
flags
can't
were
even be
prepared
mad.
tonight. One of them gets to be used. And I don't remember how to do this, so hopefully it works first try. Core in the 24 for IR Motorsports. What an incredible show. What an incredible performance all season long.
Thank the Lord.
Can you straighten out your car, Core? Thank you. And then let me figure out what I'm doing. Wow.
Oh. System hasn't said GG's to me yet. He's not sportsmanlike.
Not collision. That's not what I want. Actually, yeah, it is what I want.
I didn't see that. My bad. I don't know if I did or not. See?
Alright, good. And now I can just move it in without any issues. I'm so smart. Why is your car moving? This is gonna make me so mad. Don't jump on the car, Max. Because I'm trying to do something. Ugh. Wow. Alright, that's just about perfect. Now, let's see if I can, let's see if we can, I see, okay, hold on. Body. That. Weld to last. Weld to last. Alright, moment of truth. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The flag has fallen apart, driver.
Are we serious? Are we serious? Did I lose the flag? Oh, I didn't. I did not lose the flag. Hallelujah.
Flag has
I would
fallen
have
apart,
cried.
driver.
I would have actually cried. Okay.
You gotta weld it to the flag, driver.
I thought I welded them. I'll get
Oh
this.
my God.
I'll figure this out eventually. Eventually. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah. Okay. So I need to do that, and I need to weld those. Weld to last. Weld to last. Weld to last. Okay. I think now it's good. Oh my gosh. Move core? Yes!
It works.
Yes!
Car's a little heavy, driver, but it works.
It's fine. Hold on, wait, actually, I might be able to fix that.
I think it's fine.
I wonder if I can fix that. I'm curious now. Can I?
I think we could just keep it.
can't. It's fine. Alright. Well, alright, we figured it out. Second time's the charm. That's better than season 1 where it took me like 8 frickin' tries. I'll let you know, and you can drive across that, and you can do your incredible, amazing, epic burnout. Okay, I need to go to Explorer. This is the... Oh, and, System, you drive up too.
Cause you won, yeah, System, you won the race. Where is he?
Yeah, because
Yes.
both of you are going to be doing burnouts, basically.
Double burnouts.
Yeah, double burnouts. One of you is gonna have to do it over towards turn 1. I'd prefer system, and then the other one more towards like turn 4 and at the line. That'll be core. Okay? Okay. And I'll get pictures of both of y'all. Alright. Add velocity, go away. Add velocity, go away. Spins physics, go away. Smooth friggin' decel, go away. Gas script, go away. We don't need it. Alright, now we go to Karinga's car. Why are there 2 add velocities? Spin physics, go away. Gas script, go away. Smooth decel, go away. Alright, both of you go across the line. It's a little bit of a journey. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, and now, hold on. Alright, now I need to grab that. We need to give him smoke at 0.2 opacity, and we need to give him smoke at 0.2 opacity. And now both, oh wait, hold on. Okay, and now both of y'all, incredible drivers, go crazy! I'm gonna get system core. Look at them burning it down. Heck yeah. Alright, let's get a picture with the system. Let's get a few. System wins the race. Core is your season 5 champion. Oh yeah, we gotta get that. Alright. Here's the pictures of system. Alright, now I need to get the pictures of core. Let me actually remove system smoke real quick. You can head to victory lane. Both of you will be in victory lane, by the way. Okay, let me get some pictures with freaking Karinga. I need a good picture, or else I'm gonna cry. Print screen.
Get that shot right there. Get that shot right there.
And we need this one too. Print screen. Perfect. Cordy, something else. This is going to be the longest burnout ever because I need a picture. I need a good picture. That might actually be really nice.
Run it down by my number right there in the infield.
Oh, yeah. We got to get that.
Try to get like on the...
This is a car that is going in our Hall of Fame. As is both of Napa's championship winning cars. So many cars that will be going in the PRA Hall of Fame when that finally is done. Alright, I'm going to try and get one more picture. Here we go. Bam! I bet I got it. Alright, Core, go ahead and head to victory lane. Actually, let me remove your smoke. There you go. Go ahead and head to victory lane.
Yeah, system did go back to back. He won Nashville.
He did go back to what in the world? Insane. Alright then, now we're gonna get the victory lane.
We gotta carry. Someone needs to carry DB to his car. I gotta go to victory lane, DB.
DB, I'll just... Oh, you want to go to your car? Why?
You know what's crazy? I won this race last season subbing for someone. Wasn't it for Real Chris that I was subbing for? Let me line up our cars better.
In season 4? Yeah.
I won this race subbing for Real Chris last season, and now I won it. A championship! Hooray!
Center your cars. Make them pretty. Make them pretty.
It's because when you jump out, it kind of glitches out. Wait, remove like the hitbox thing, so when you jump out, it like doesn't clip into each other.
That, like the bodies, the body.
Yeah, the
stuff,
little
Okay,
invisible.
stop
thing.
moving that. Okay, body. I'm gonna turn off collision on. Off. It is off. Wait.
Like the hitbox for like the walls, you know what I mean? The little small one.
Oh, I figured it out. Okay. Alright, that one off. Okay. And we also need the freaking.
Turn it off just so like we can jump out of our cars, and then turn it on so we can like get on it. Or I think we can just get on like the tire. Here. Here we go.
I need to fly. I need to
Is that-
F3X. Okay.
Oh, okay, right here. Stand on the rear window.
We need collision off. Alright. Yo, you can jump out now, system. And boom.
Boom, confetti.
Boom! Confetti! Stand on y'all's cars. I'm gonna wait on the confetti to fall and get some pictures. Get some pictures.
You know how I'm gonna celebrate tonight? Like I usually do, eating pizza.
Eating pizza. Nice. Front screen. Boom. Beautiful picture. Need system. Need system. Front screen. I need Karinga. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna get canceled. I think you know what I was
Yeah,
gonna
we should
say.
do like a each cheer. Okay, let me wait. Eat
Oh my
cheer.
gosh. I was not ready for that. Okay, did I get it? I'm curious. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get Urgh! I have to open the freaking file explorer. The 24 did lead the most laps, Sonic. Pictures. Roblox. Let's see. Did I get it? Am I that good? I am that good. Alright. And now, I want Core standing next to the trophy. The championship trophy.
Is there the championship trophy
This
right here?
is the
Yup.
championship trophy. Season 5 champion, Karinga. Print screen. Oh, that was like perfect. Hold on. I need another one. Print screen. Oh, that one might have been a little off. Print screen. I think that one might have been it. That one was definitely one. Alright. Nice. Alrighty then. Let's get started on actual professional, like interview, yes, stuff. Oh, and we're getting an SJDR team picture. SJDR team picture.
Now just stand on a systems car, I guess. He won the race, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, let's get that team picture. Let's get that team picture. Stop chatting. Tell them to stop chatting so I can take the freaking picture. Stop freaking chatting. Oh my god.
Oh, DB got like the perfect picture, dude. That looks sick.
No emotes. Ah! No emotes.
Like crop it and add like some. I'm gonna do a funny for this picture.
Print screen. Bam.
Crank the
Okay,
exposure
now do
up.
whatever. Perfect. Alright, good. Alright. Epic. Let's start on actual proper interviews now, shall we? Shall we? Alright. I don't want to hear that freaking car driving around. One-on-one. Team owner and team driver. Hello, Karinga. How you doing?
I'm never been happier before in my life. I don't really have words. This is I haven't won a championship in anything in like actual years, and to think that at the start of the season I had hope for a couple wins, but to end up as the champion, this was just a completely like I was not expecting this type of run this season. But I gotta be glad. Gotta give props to the 24 Ipiranga, Red Bull, KFC, to you for being the team owner, IRMS for helping me out during these races. Everyone who believed in me the whole season, just can't thank all of them enough. Also gotta give props. System, Max Blugio, all of y'all drove really good. Aiden, uh, DB for being an alliance, also being really good. Just everything this season, just absolutely phenomenal. I have no words, honestly, other than just I'm so grateful and just glad, honestly.
And of course, no time better than the present to start looking at next season. How does this championship, you now hold the highest honor that anyone can hold in the Peak Racing Association, Karinga. How are you? Get out of the camera, Max Bluegio. Move. Thank you. Um, how does this propel? How does this lead you? How does this set you up for season 6? How confident? Oh my Aiden. Okay, I need to. Okay, I lost track of my question, but man, as a team owner, man, I'm so happy. I'm a little emotional. I love this team. I love this league. Incredible. You're an incredible driver core. Congratulations, man. And
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Let's go.
man, congratulations on this championship, man. Celebrate hard. Let's go get ourselves another one next season,
I
right?
will. We gonna try, baby.
Congratulations on the championship. Congrats on the championship.
So thank you. I'm really happy right now. Let's go.
Um, man, all right, and what? Max Blugio news. Max Blugio is going to IR Motorsports in Jackal Racing. Supposedly. So glad to see Max Blugio joining the IR Motorsports family. This is a tough fight. I gotta do the points and crap, but man, congrats on your championship, Core. Definitely happening. All right. Yeah, let's get a group photo. Man. Let's get a group photo. Everyone stand. Group photo. Group photo. Group photo. Group photo. You gotta get that group photo. All right. You gotta stop typing. Stop typing. When are they gonna go away? Waiting. Hit screen. Print screen. Yeah. Wait, end it off. All right. Any more interviews that anyone wants to have before we end this off? I'll try, Max. I'll just read out whatever you say, I guess. Let's start with system though. All right, let's start out with system. Hello, system. How you doing?
Like us before, pretty good.
You won a race. Spoiled the party a little bit for Core, but hey, you won the race. How you feeling after that?
Very satisfied. Like I said earlier, I wanted the season winning, and I ended the season winning, so I'm very satisfied.
Yeah. Someone hijacked Core's car. Wait, is that Core? Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh dear! What has occurred? What has happened?
Oh no.
Anyway. How's this win set you up for next season, System, if you are competing in another season here in the Peak Racing Association?
More than likely, I'll be coming back. I'm gonna go try to, actually go for a championship. We had a good run with little races this year. Hopefully, if I'm here for the whole season, I can actually go for a championship run. Get some more wins to my name.
Yeah. For sure. Incredible performance from you and Slide Job Danny Racing. Unfortunately, couldn't get the championship done. How do you feel about this team and the state that it's in coming into next season? Do you guys think you can come back stronger? Are you a little concerned? What are you thinking?
No concerns at all. I have a really good teammate, really good team owners. I'm satisfied all around. I'm hoping we can get a much, much, much more dominating season next year.
Alrighty then. Thank you for your input, System. And finally, Max Bugio. Finally, Max Bugio. Come on down. Come down today and try some corn. You're not Chris, so I can't finish the song. Alright, hello Max Bugio. I don't know why I even bothered unmuting you. You're not going to talk. Hello Max Bugio. He says hello. How are you doing today? You came up just a little bit short on the championship. How you feeling? I'm gonna wait for his response. And Zayden dances creepily behind. Good. Overcame a lot of adversity in my rookie season. I'm overall proud of my performance. Looking to get it done next season. Congrats to Core. He deserved it. Is what Max Bugio says. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. That was a freaking system car jump scare. Yeah, truly an immaculate. Oh no! What has happened? One more question, Max. How do you feel about your team's performance this season, next season, and potentially coming back next season? How do you feel about all that? How do you feel about the future of you and Slide Job Danny Racing? Extremely proud of this group. System was a great teammate, and I think we have a great shot of winning it all next year. Hoping that I don't have any lag issues again. So what Max Video says, that would not be ideal. I agree. At any rate, congrats on the P2 in the season. Hopefully you can come back stronger next year and get it done, Max Gio. It's a pleasure seeing you develop, and can't wait to see you hopefully for No, never mind. That's all. All right. Can't wait to see you hopefully for awards next season, Max. Or not next season. Awards in a few weeks' time. Probably the week after Christmas. Probably the Saturday after Christmas. Maybe. But yeah. See you. I'll make a winless award just for you, DB. Just for you. Yeah. Most winless driver award. Actually, that wouldn't be DB. Most bottled wins award. There you go. Yeah, washed. Both of you are washed. Max Buccio's not, but both of you washed. Literally washed. All right. At any rate, wow, what a season! And this is the most scuffed stream ending ever. Do I really care? No. I'm the happiest team owner on earth. I'm the happiest league owner on earth. This group is incredible. These drivers are incredible. I'm mad at them half the time, but man, that's just what comes from owning a league. I love this group. These drivers, truly some of the best on the platform, some of the best personalities, some of the best drivers. Truly just incredible working with all of you. To all of my Peak Racing Association viewers, I wish you a very Merry Christmas. I will see you before New Year's, hopefully. But I wish you guys a very, very Merry Christmas. And, yeah, with, all that out of the way, I'll see you guys for Season 5 awards and Season 6 announcements in, just a week or 2 or 3 time. And, man, have a jolly off season. Merry Christmas. Yeah. See you guys in a few weeks for awards. It'll be quite immaculate. I'm going to do a lot for awards. It'll be better than just a slideshow, I swear. On everything, I swear. It'll be better than just a slideshow. But yeah, see you guys. I was your host for today's event, Chris Vincel, your host for this entire season, honestly, Chris Vincel. And I can't be happy enough to be surrounded by these incredible drivers. Literally surrounded by these incredible drivers. See you guys for awards. Bye-bye. Corster 2025 champion. Ah! Yeah, what a fantastic race to end it, Max. Incredible. Bye, guys.